Well, studies have proven that reading to your children raises their reading skills and learning capacity. Carrie Wims with the Rainbow Fleet Executive Director. She joins us now with Benjamin, who's going to steal the show, ain't you? You hear me say your name. To talk about reading, even as young as infants. I mean, do they really pick up what we're saying, or what are we doing when we read to them?
Well, we are giving them the foundations for language skills. So it's a really great thing to do from the very beginning. They may not recognize the words or know what they mean, but it's a great bonding time between mommy and baby, or daddy and baby, even as early as right in the hospital. So
and that connection is so important, because the child can actually see, you know, that, hey, you know, the interaction that you're having between child and parent at so much.
Sure.
And weird guy. And you can see a lot. Benjamin's so happy.
Yeah.
What do we start reading then? I mean, can it be anything?
It can be anything. You can read them the newspaper. It's honestly great to start with books like these. This one makes a lot of noise and is crinkly, easy for baby to grab. Board books are great, something that's easy for the baby to hold. And you may not ever actually get through the story. You might just read a page or two and then he wants to play with the book, and that's just fine too. It fosters that early love of reading, the cadence in your voice, the rhythm of the words that you're reading. Right. You know, brown bear, what do you see? Everything rhymes. Those are all great things.
And then, you know, and Dr. Seuss, obviously we have one of his books out here, is one of the reasons why that he's still so you know, proficient today as far as teaching the kids. The reading outside of just the books that make noise and that sort of thing, do you see, is it important for them to actually be the ones to hold it? You know, because I'm looking, I think you watch these kids, and they think because of swiping on that tablet, that's how they change pages.
This all helps with fine motor skill development. Turning those pages is a great thing. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Holding the books whenever possible. You know, do what you have to do. A lot of people don't have books in their home. And so they may only have a smartphone or a tablet, which is crazy to me, but however you can get the knowledge to them is fine.
If you're reading to them. What about time of day? Is there a big difference between maybe like right before they go to bed, or maybe just 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
You know, I think any time that you can read is great. I find that, you know, bedtime is probably the best, easiest time to do it. It becomes a part of your bedtime routine. So you do your dinner time, you do your shower, and then you settle into bed and you read a story. It's a great way to kind of, it's a good calming activity. Great way to get ready for bedtime.
Now, when we also read to them as well, as you mentioned, it does get them familiar with reading and that sort of thing. And there is studies that show just you cognitively, you retain more when you actually see the words and that sort of thing, instead of being heard to by that.
And that's one of the things that we encourage when a parent is reading, to not only, you know, read the words that are on the page, but say, look at that green lizard, look at that monkey, and point out different things on the page. So they start recognizing that, you know, what a red bird actually looks like.
And that's why they say, even with kids, when they want to learn another language, is the younger you are, they're just absorbing everything. And they can do that, right? You're probably going to speak full language, ain't you, buddy? Look how happy he is. Well, this is great. And the thing about it is, let's say you don't have books at home. Pick up, I'll bring home scripts. Why not? And I'll just read something. They just like hearing that you're actually talking to them.
Yeah, it's a good way to engage with your baby, a good way to bond.
All right, well, Benjamin, you did a great job. Anytime you want me to read, you let me know there, buddy. Okay? All right, if you want any kind of help when it comes to your child care and parenting, Rainbow Fleet is there. Their number here in Oklahoma City is 405-525-3111. They're back every other week with more expert advice for parents who are raising Oklahoma. Benjamin, will you come back too, buddy? All right. They also have a number for those who speak Spanish. That number is 405-525-8783.